Well, after a wasted decade of climate inaction, the government now wants Australia to be a renewable superpower. As part of the Future Made in Australia policy, it plans to spend $22.7 billion over the next decade to whip up interest from companies in the private sector for investments in renewables and industries which it considers critical to Australia's economic security. Basically, the government is hoping to spark a manufacturing boom, just like the United States experienced after the Biden administration pledged trillions of dollars in support for companies investing in certain industries that further its national security. Other places like the European Union are also adopting similar measures to attract more investment. So the Australian government felt a bit of FOMO and followed suit. As for who receives this generous financial support in Australia, the government will make these decisions based on whether it's in our national interest. One way to get the cash is through the net zero transformation stream. Basically, the government is looking at whether a project can make a significant contribution towards net zero emissions. And it's already earmarked renewable hydrogen, green metals and low carbon liquid fuels as the industries to back. The other way is through its economic security and resilience stream, which covers sectors which are vulnerable to supply disruptions. The government says that includes the refining of critical minerals like lithium, cobalt and rare earths, and the manufacturing of clean energy tech like solar panels and electric batteries. Interestingly, even though the Future Made in Australia policy and its national interest framework haven't been passed into law yet, the government has already picked some winners without going through that formal process. It's already spending $1 billion to try and encourage more businesses to manufacture solar panels here, even though China makes them a lot cheaper. $523 million to create a local manufacturing industry for electric batteries, $470 million to build a quantum computer in Brisbane, and up to $200 million for Arafura Rare Earths, a company backed by billionaire Gina Rinehart, to develop its refinery in the Northern Territory. And there's a little bit of support for small businesses as well. The government will extend the instant asset write-off, so small businesses with annual turnover of less than $10 million will be able to immediately deduct eligible assets costing less than $20,000 until the middle of next year. And to help ease inflation pressures, 1 million small businesses will receive $325 worth of energy bill relief. Every little bit counts, I suppose.